The Raven Court by Liv Zander. I will start by saying I absolutely loved it. I read both books in 2 days. I'm actually happy I thought of getting them both at once and not the first one, let's see if I like it, and I'll buy the second one later. Because the instant I closed book one, I opened the other. Everyone knows the blurb. The two-part story features two morally grey raven shifters, a young woman at the mercy of their shadows, and, in theory, a happily ever after. I mean, sort of, from my point of view, because go Team Seb. So, this world contains dark elements, violence, themes some may find disturbing. I mention this because it's not for everyone. It also has rape, including rape of an underage, rape of a dead child, and it is mentioned not only once but a few times throughout the story while talking about the war, the battles. But coming back to the plot, the story in itself is very well written and a page turner. And oh, it has so many twists, which I happen to really like. I'll start with the raven that appeared in her room the night of the thunderstorm, which sent her in Seb's arms and bed. I really hoped it was maybe her raven. Her very own raven. Hoping she was a late bloomer or something. I was so hoping. Anyway, moving on, it was part of a courting raven ritual, and just to spoil it here straight on, it was Malir's raven. Somehow it knew she was his mate, his soulmate. And yes, getting to the mate part, but later. Oh my god, when she found out Malir played her again and the wedding dress wasn't for her and she finally turned into white ravens, I was crying happy tears. But of course she ran away, or better said, she flew. Yeah, she flew away, and I had to open the second book to know more. After she's back, they talk, they fight, and I swear a part of me was hoping for a miracle, for the fate to intervene and somehow grant Seb a second mate, meaning her. I was like, she keeps refusing Mal, so come on, fate, make her refuse him with such strength that something breaks in the lining of the universe and she becomes Sebian's mate. I was praying for this miracle. Well, it didn't happen, unfortunately. I was very upset. And then it all came clashing down. I mean, brutally. I read that page 3 times. 3 times, I tell you. I thought I missed something. Maybe I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe the kids were playing too loud in the background. Or maybe I skipped a line or two. Or what the hell just happened? Seb was dying. I mean, seriously. I started crying so bad. I cursed and I hated it. And I really hated it. Throwing the book kind of hate, if you know what I mean. The rest of the read was through sobs and tears. I could barely calm down, and just when I was starting to see a bit better, eyes a bit more dry, it hit me again. Oh god, his letter. Seb wrote a letter. Oh my god, I cried so bad. Again, freaking again. I couldn't stop myself. I was so heartbroken. Still am. He never made it to Lanai, guys. He really died. He died to save her and her mate, because one of them had to die for her to live, and he chose to be him so she wouldn't have to live without her mate, because he knew that pain. He knew what would do to her. So he sacrificed himself for her, for love. I was devastated. I really hoped throughout the whole books that they get together and stay together and, happily ever after. I really hoped, and I was heartbroken. I was torn in half. Amazing books, love them both. I will definitely read it again and again and be wrecked each time by it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and I definitely recommend it.